Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I need to breathe, get me up and out of the sheets, onto my feet. Another cup of coffee and me, that's what I need. My eyes puffy, I can't see. I'm too tired to function, but too lost to sleep. Ay, I think I need to be on something medication. I think I need to figure out the segregation. I think I needed just a better education to understand a world that's so complicated. Intoxicated, every night faded, just so I can sleep thinking that it's sated. I feel hated, I feel hatred. I'm lost deep in my mind that I've created. I have dreams where my life is devastated. Feel so real that I wake up shaking. Need thicker skin cause this life is no haven. Nod your head if you get what I'm saying. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Yo, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. I don't really think I understand this world now. Got my head spinning round in a circle. Everybody lacks what they need internal, so they compensate with everything external. Not trying to throw shade, no way. I'm just trying to find the meaning of life, hey. There's happiness if you try to live the right way. Forget about what others have and live your life, hey. Be aware of who you are, what you're good at. Take a step forward, see where your foot's at. Stand tall, stand proud, talk loud. Every word out your mouth has purpose now. You just gotta get rid of the bad thoughts. Hating others cause you know that they got a lie. Forget that though, you got plenty, you're alive in this life. You got time, go get it. All these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Oh, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, what am I doing? Did I do it right? Yeah, all these thoughts keep me up at night. Yeah, I can't think straight, need the light. Oh.
Hey guys, as I always tell you, I will be back. And I am back. I'm actually doing a recording. I prefer to do recordings rather than lives. So I just wanted to say a couple things. I did watch the recent live of both Jerry and Jim. What I am dressing is going to be Jerry's live. And I do want to also share with you something that I found very interesting because she said in her live that, and I believe she said SSA, but SSI, that she was receiving SSI due to her vision. Yet she said on the live, I believe that she passed the vision test for the DMV. I don't know why she wouldn't say she didn't get SSI because of her cancer. That's a little odd and strange if you ask me. So I do want to share something with you. And let's see. I'm going to pull it up here in a moment. Okay. And when you go to the SSA government, because it's SSA, she could qualify for SSDI benefits if she had enough work credits in her history, or SSI payments if you're blind. They would consider you blind if your vision can't be corrected to better than 2200 in your better eye. Now, please tell me how she would pass a vision test at the Department of Motor Vehicles, how she would be able to drive on the road, and why she would get Social Security because of her vision and not because of her cancer. So I was a little lost on that. I might skip around in this video a little bit. I may try to edit this so we don't have to listen to a lot of the nonsense. But you can also kind of read Jim's body language while Jerry is talking. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And we'll get started. How's that? Let's see here. And I'll go ahead and make it full screen so we can see it real well. Now the closed caption not available as of right now. It will be available probably tomorrow, later part of the day. I do have a lot planned for tomorrow, so I wanted to go ahead and get this done this evening, and I'll see if I need to edit it or anything, and then I'll get it posted for the morning. So let's go ahead and begin.
You might want to.
Can you tilt up a little bit, baby?
Do what?
Can you tilt it up a little bit so it's not all boobs?
Tilt the camera up so it's not all boobs. Never seemed to bother her before while she was laying in bed.
There you go, perfect.
What's I don't know anything.
Let's speed her up.
Well, I guess you know what I mean to say is that will work. Who is that that's gone live?
I don't know, something about fur babies.
I know, babies. The person's name is underneath.
Lipstick and
Lipstick and Sofrito. Gotcha. Welcome everybody. Today is Coffee is brought to you by Coffee
or tea.
or tea. But what are we having today? Is this white chocolate?
Yeah, that's a white chocolate.
So if you guys have a coffee house by you called Scooters, we freaking love Scooters. I know I've shared it on social media before, but we really haven't had Scooters money. But Scooters just updated like a whole bunch of stuff. They have a $1 menu now. You can get like 3 mini donuts for $1, but you can also get the coffee of the day hot.
Now she's talking about, I'm going to slow her down some because she is talking a little fast. So I apologize for that. She is talking about Scooters. She is talking about their specials that they have and such, and this is a person that has a lot of mouth issues.
Hot. Like they have these new fresh brewed coffees that they're really bragging on. And I had one Wednesday. Oh my gosh, was it Wednesday? Thursday. It was Thursday because my birthday was Wednesday. It was so good. Like I don't even know how to tell you that. And I don't know what it is. So I kept meaning to call and say, hey, what was the flavor of the day the other day? Because it was awesome. But we just bought it for $1, and I had Jim put it in the refrigerator, and I put it over ice the next day with my.
She just has nothing else to talk about other than really food and drinks and such, and the dog.
Regular creamer, Mucilex, and everything, and Marilex.
Marilex.
And it was really
Sandra
good.
included on. And a raw Colorado.
Chandra.
Yeah.
Good morning. So our coffee chat's a little late today because Oreo had a sleepover at a friend's house.
Okay, Oreo had a sleepover at a friend's house. This is a dog. Someone babysat your dog so you and Jim wouldn't have to take care of her for the night or the whole weekend it was supposed to be. I don't understand all this.
And we just woke up. I mean, actually, technically, I've been up since 9:30. My alarm goes off to take my chemo at 9:30. But
Did you see Jim there? Did you see how he looked when she wakes up at 9:30 to take her chemo? He gets pretty disgusted in the video, or he appears to be pretty disgusted.
I let Jim sleep, and it was like 5 minutes to 12, and I was like, yeah, you should get up in the morning. So I was like, honey, it's the end of the morning. It's time to wake up, I think. She was going to have a 2-night sleepover, but my friend messaged me and said she really misses her mommy.
Yeah.
So, and she did. She looked so sad sitting on the bed, but her mommy missed her too, a lot.
Separation anxiety, tears, the whole nine.
Yeah, but it was mostly like she is my emotional support animal.
She is the emotional support animal, which we've seen when Oreo's been afraid or such. Jerry's more so the emotional support animal for Jerry.
She is the only one that I can do any part of taking care of. You know what I mean? Like,
look at him.
I mean, doing your hair. Yes, I can help you whenever you
allow me.
I
just.
how am I taking care of her? Just like making sure she gets snacks and she gets fed and she gets walked.
Making sure she gets snacks. That's basically all. She said making sure she gets walks. Yeah, you're not doing it. Someone else is doing it for you.
Often. Yeah, I know that you do most of the work. Actually, all the work except the snacks.
Yeah.
There you go.
But it's just it's I feel responsible for somebody, and even if it isn't.
How about feel responsible for yourself?
My direct care that's doing it, I still feel like, I don't know, I miss that. I miss taking care of everybody. I miss being able to take care of everybody.
No, you don't, because Jim has been your legs for years. Stop playing with the people.
I know you won't let me take care of you by organizing your day or minimizing your physical tasks, but
By organizing his day and minimizing his
I still
tasks.
try. You know,
Yeah.
I know you just look at it as like I'm controlling, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to take care of you
You're a
in any way I
narcissist.
can right now. You know, I feel a little bit better actually. Feel quite a lot bit better. My pain has been decreasing and my strength has been increasing just about 10% every day. That's why I feel like
So it's increasing, and then you're on chemo, so you're doing pretty well on that chemo then, right? And she's taking her chemo twice a day.
I've been telling everybody. But today, I don't know if it was the extra long laying in bed or is it just like all the flu vaccines out of me, or it's just that, because I was 10% better yesterday, I got to move a little bit more, which makes me feel a little better today. I'm not really sure 100% why
You never are.
any of those things are. But mom went to run an errand and Oreo is at her sleepover, so it's just us today on the couch.
Yay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not saying yay because I don't miss the dog. It's just more like I don't miss the interrupt this Maximus caninis.
well, in all honesty, she's still a puppy, and she does have puppy energy, but she has full grown dog size, so it's a lot to deal with physically. Like even her just wanting to jump up on.
Because they confuse the dog. One will say, come here. The other one will say, get down. The dog is confused. The puppy.
You like she's a puppy, you have to constantly redirect her because she is just a puppy, but
she's a green-eyed monster.
She feels like a million-pound dog, but she's just a puppy. She's got puppy energy and boxer build. She's like a puppy. She's like a infant Mack truck.
Wow.
Or as my dad would say, she's built like a shit brick house or a brick shit house. Excuse me. I'm not fully awake, so my words are not coming out straight.
It's okay. It's okay.
She brushed her hair before she started.
I was trying to get him to go to sleep at a decent hour last night, so that because his goal originally was, I'm gonna get so much done while she's not here today. And of course,
and with that mouth, I'm sorry, you've become in a terrible habit, or you do it for sympathy. But enough with sucking your spit, for real.
As far as caring for him is concerned, my goal is to make sure he's rested and he's not, screaming at everybody because he's cranky.
How old are you?
So I want to, so I just let him sleep in or whatever. But it wasn't until this morning that we found out that she's going to come home today instead of tomorrow. So at least we had some time to relax and recoup. We got some things done. Well, you got some things done yesterday, which you felt good about.
No.
And that's good. That's important. All those things are very important. I would like to try to get her meal prep done today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Poor Jim, because he knows he's going to run and get all the food while she sits at the table for the meal prep.
What's the other thing? Did we finish? We didn't clean the freezer. We have to clean the freezer, and then we have to do our whole bathroom situation. So, as far as the bathroom's concerned, did you show them on your channel? Okay.
She knows that she watches.
Concerned, all of the dryers are out. The floors are dry. The new plumbing is plumbed in. The new piping is plumbed in.
I don't know. Did you say that the bathroom was plumbed?
You could tell there's new plumbing in the sink. That's what I was telling you the other day, and you're like, the toilet part, it doesn't come above ground, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
See, it's mainly the toilet, guys. It's that side of the house. It's those flushable wipes. She'll never admit to it, though. Ever, ever.
I didn't go look down in the hole. But, yeah, and now we have to just wait, like, who's going to do the next? Like, is the insurance company going to send ServPro back to fix up what was taken down? Or is it like we have to get a contractor? Or, do we have to do it? I don't know.
Or who does Sally have to get to finish it? Because you and Jim are not doing anything. The house is in Sally's name. It's always we. Like she has to do something. She has to do this. What do you do?
No. So we're waiting on a few things. I did have an idea that's not going to go over very well with my family. Then it made me think about hanging on to this thing so that I can do this idea somewhere else. But Grandma's Buffet was mom was going to try to sell it just for like $40 or $20 or whatever. And then I thought it would make the most magnificent bathroom vanity. Trust me.
Don't trust her, Jim. Don't trust her, because it's something, an extra piece of furniture to keep around. The insurance company isn't going to be the one that's going to put in the holes for the sink and for the plumbing. Jerry Ann is not going to do it. So it'll sit there as an unfinished project.
It would, it would definitely need some of, alterations to accommodate the sink and pipes. But with the 2 cabinets on the side and the big drawer underneath, and then all of the empty storage down below, I think it would be so lovely. But it's not going to be okay because they kept the vanity top. They think they're just going to replace the cabinets with the cabinets that we already had. So, yeah, so that won't work. But I just thought it would be so pretty. Then I was like, why don't I just keep that for when we move? And if we ever have to redo a bathroom, we can do that in another bathroom.
Yeah, no, Jerry.
Like Karen said,
It's Sally's, not yours.
Not sure how much I missed.
Just a few minutes on. We just started.
Does your dog have a crib to sleep in when she is a sleepover?
I wanted her to take her cage, but Jim and the person who was taking care of her decided to.
Person who's taking care of her, I'm sure, is Cece or his sister or somebody on there, that area, family and friends, she calls it, friends. And taking a kennel and taking it down and then putting it up is a pain. Would you do it, Jerry?
It's probably not a good idea, but I know for her comfort zone, it probably would have been a good idea. She probably would have slept a lot better in her familiar surroundings, but she loves the person that she went and stayed with, so I wasn't really worried about that. She just
oh my goodness,
she's her and the dog that she was visiting look like they could be siblings. It's
so that's
great.
Cece,
And they're not, and he is 2 or 3 months older than her.
That was younger.
Oh no, older.
Okay.
Oreo was born on December 1st, and she already got him at Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
So he was already bigger. Maybe 2 months. Maybe
Possibly.
2 months.
So just to say, they're saying how it's, like by a completely different dog and such, doesn't mean it's true. It could be it's the same father of the, dogs, and that the dog just got impregnated to, a couple dogs. People do that. They breed and they sell them, and it's just, I just can't with her, guys.
And they're, this was like not a stray, but like somebody had dogs over there, and I was like, maybe their dad is just like a whore and used to like, pimp around.
There you go, Jerry.
Slutting around. I don't know.
Who knows?
There's a lot of words right there that were not very nice, but I'm sorry. So
I do want to see if the transcript is up yet. 1 second. Because if it's up, it'll make it easier for me to skip through here, but it is not. So, okay. I just wanted to double check on that. Let me check one more place. Sorry. It's getting very difficult to watch, like the whole video. So I was gonna, let me just see something. Sorry, guys. Oh, another thing I do want to say too is she mentions in here near the end that she cannot do her store on this channel. But she did it on her main channel. She's saying she didn't have enough subscribers. As a joke, you guys know, I also just set up just a joke thing, and it went on my channel, and I have less subscribers than her. So I don't understand that. I'm thinking she can't share that, what she's using, Jerry's Journey, that I'm thinking she can't share that on both channels, because she'd have to create a different one for another channel. That's my thoughts and opinions. I'm not sure. Other people would know, but I have a feeling she just can't share it on both channels.
Today's not going to be a very long coffee chat. We just thought we'd come on because I was feeling so much better and to tell you what's been going on. And let's see, how's chemo going? Chemo
It's an hour and a
sucks. I went
half.
to see the ENT for my mouth. She gave me all kinds of great things, which is wonderful. And I feel a lot better in that area to the point where I was actually able to eat a hot dog yesterday.
Wow. You seen your ENT and you were able to eat a hot dog. Wait till you guys hear this, because she just BS's everybody.
With sauerkraut. Now, Jim did rinse the sauerkraut. So, and then I got no sugar added baked beans by Bush's. And they weren't too bad, but I was actually kind of thinking adding some of the brown sugar swerve to it.
Yeah.
Next time we go to reheat it, I think that would be a nice touch because it did miss the sweetness of baked beans, you know?
Right.
I don't know about anybody, but Grandma Brown's baked beans are the best.
And sometimes traditionally there's molasses. Molasses is brown sugar, blah, blah, whatever. It's about, well, brown sugar is molasses, whatever. Anyway, I thought that would make it that much better. But I actually had a bun last night. And let me tell you something. I was kind of disappointed. Now, the bun was kind of soft. So it wasn't about like the texture of the bun, but
Like she's actually gonna make it seem like she doesn't eat carbs and buns. Jerry Ann, you would not have gained the weight that you have without eating your carbs and your pasta, your candies, your junk food. You are consuming several thousand calories per day.
hot dog buns that they wanted to try. And no, I'm not going to waste carbs. I'm not again. I didn't. Did you like them? Every time I took a bite,
Oh my goodness.
I felt like it smelled like sour milk, like to me. I don't know. I'm really weird sensitive like that when it comes to, like, I could taste if you didn't rinse all the soap off the Tupperware.
Yeah.
All the time. And Jim's like, what? Or if like, I could tell when we need more jet dry because then the soap wasn't rinsed all off in the dishwasher on plasticware. And I'm like, need jet dry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something Karen says, "Oh, that's wonderful about your mouth. What all did the ENT give you to help your mouth?"
She gave me a topical a topical steroid to go on the ulcers, and she gave me what I was taking before was something called sucralfate, which is traditionally an ulcer. People take it when they have an ulcer, and it coats the lining of the stomach so that it won't cause more irritation. Well, my insurance company 6 months, 8 months, a year ago, whatever, would only pay for the pill form that we had to crush and dissolve and gargle. The problem was I could never get it fine enough to.
Now, I don't know about anybody else, but she is on Medicaid. She has stage 4 cancer. A doctor would write something where she needs not to have pills crushed up, that she does need the liquid form. She is just lying out of her teeth if you guys continue to believe what she has to say.
To not irritate my tongue more than it was helping. Now I've got it in a suspension, so I'm supposed to do that 4 times a day to basically protect my tongue from whatever, and then put on the other stuff. But what has been the biggest lifesaver is getting these like disposable toothbrushes
That it,
off of
Sally
Amazon.
bought.
And I came to her and I asked her, like, the ones that you get at the hospital, those like sponge ones, because the biggest part has been up to this point is being able to keep my mouth clean enough
I bet.
for it to like continue to heal and not get worse. Because so the problem I'm having now is like, yes, my tongue hurts and it's swollen, but I also can't open my mouth real wide. So even getting the toothbrush in there, even the baby toothbrush was irritating my gums and stuff. So I found these. If you guys recognize, if you've ever been in a hospital.
Now, she goes to see an ENT. The ENT would suggest her to go see a dentist as well because she's got to have gingivitis, periodontal disease, other problems going on with her gums. So, and she's on chemotherapy. So I don't know.
You get like this with like a 1 dose of toothpaste. Not really toothpaste, but it says it's a anti no and I don't know. I forgot the name of it right now. Antiseptic. Sorry, it has like an oral antiseptic on it.
The oral antiseptic would burn your ulcers anyways.
So I said to her, I was like, if you could prescribe an oral antiseptic, I could use these to brush my teeth.
Isn't it great how she tells doctors and people how to do their job? Just a little interesting.
And I'm sure I'd have a lot more success keeping my mouth clean. Because even the toothpicks with the plackers and stuff, it's hard to get them between like my tongue and my gums, and the ends of them where the strings
Your tongue and your gums.
are really scratchy, and you might not notice it on a regular basis, but when your mouth is this sensitive, you get scratched by everything. So using these, and she just said use them in the existing mouthwash that I already have, the hexachloridine.
Okay, now remember, guys, she was making her own mouthwash, okay? Because wasn't there a shortage on her mouthwash as well?
Something. I just use that in that. It was used to be the one that I rinse and spit. I just use that, and I can brush, and oh my gosh, what a difference. With the oral rinse and without the plackers, you can't really get solids off your teeth, like a buildup of like, I'm not trying to be gross, but like buildup of like oatmeal, and you just can't really get the solids off your teeth. So I needed something like this. And these were $7 and change for 50 on Amazon with no medication in them, or they're $1 each with medication on them. So they go from like, I don't know, 37 cents to like $1. That's the difference. So I got a bunch of these. Mom bought them for me, and I have this stuff that I can use, and that's really been helping a lot. So protecting it before I eat, and then also keeping it clean as often as possible has made a huge difference as well. The antibiotic is this one. I got this. This is the topical antibiotic.
That's what we've done.
Hi. I got to keep.
Let's see.
A happy belated.
We can look that up too. Let me see if I can pause this video. Okay. So what I did was I went to look it up. Let me get back over here. You guys aren't going to believe it if I tell you. I'm going to have to piece my videos together as well. So let's just go ahead and show you this one thing. I want to share my screen to get it to the one. Sorry, guys. All right. This is a cream she's showing. Let me share this one first. There we go. So it tells you that it's skin treatments used to treat itchy, swollen, irritated skin that can help with different types of eczema, including atopic dermatitis and seborrheic dermatitis and psoriasis. Metastone skin treatments are available by prescription only. So then they went a little bit further. And it says where not to use it. It's not recommended for sensitive skin on the face, only used on your face if your doctor says it's okay. The skin cream will not help conditions such as acne or rosacea. This is not meant to use inside of your mouth. So I'm a little lost on this one. I was going to catch it earlier, but I didn't really sit there and watch it all. But if you look at it, it's an ointment. And it is a RX ointment. Now, she did fold down her thing because she said she needed that saved. Let's continue.
Happy birthday. I got to keep the box because
Sorry, that was me.
The sticker doesn't stick on the tube, and then you have to remember when you're supposed to reorder it. Even though I have the CVS app, I don't remember which one's which.
Well, you wouldn't remember a cream, right?
CVS doesn't show you, by the way, this is what the cream looks like. You have to remember the names. Mm-hmm. So I keep them back in the box. I use that whenever I have an active ulcer, like it could currently be bleeding, or I can feel them start to get like a little swollen. I almost feel like blood blisters in there. So just hit that with that, and that's been helping me
Yeah,
out.
okay. It's not meant to be swallowed.
She's back. She made it. What'd you say? Okay. Um, let's see.
Um,
Hmm.
Simply Karen asked, "Did you start on a steroid as
Just
well?"
no. I can't take an internal steroid. I can't take an oral steroid, like a swallow steroid, because of it's not good for diabetics. It raises your blood
It's,
sugar.
you know what? It raises your blood sugar, yes. How is she going to tell her doctor, no, that don't give me a steroid? If she wants to help herself, she would take the steroids and monitor her blood sugar well. They would make her, perhaps she'd have to take metformin. Perhaps she would have to maybe take insulin for a bit. But to help herself, she does not give the correct information whatsoever.
Your blood sugar. Only topicals. They don't really affect you as much because they're much lighter dosage that gets into your bloodstream. So,
Oh my God.
um, anybody else?
Um, Ethel says, "Thanks for so much for the birthday hellos." Um, Simply Karen says, ulcers. Oh, that's horrible for you."
Yeah, it's not great. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie. Um, the good thing is, ice cream. Always gotta look at the positives, right?
Right.
Um, it's kind of having like I kind of have this really unusual diet, which I never know from day to day if it's gonna be like, can I have oatmeal today, or is today just gonna be a protein shake kind of day?
Shut up, Jerry.
Or will I
Oh
tolerate
my
the
God. Guys, if you think that she's just had some type of protein type of days, come on.
like perfect example is Jim made garlic mashed potatoes from like a kit, and they were
A kit. Isn't garlic mashed potatoes? You either make homemade mashed potatoes using your potatoes that you purchase in your produce department, or is it not a garlic potato that if it was from a kit, are you talking about instant garlic potatoes?
so gritty. I never noticed before, but when you feel every ounce of grit on your
If you're feeling grit from instant potatoes, then perhaps your husband didn't make them correctly.
tongue, and I was like, all right, let me try like a Yukon Gold baked potato, like a microwave baked potato. That's constriction, but
See what I'm saying? She's doing that. Just feel sorry for me. My mouth hurts.
And I tried that the next day, and that was fine. The texture on that potato is just, they're so creamy and buttery, just straight out of the skin. Um, so yeah, I mean, like I really don't ever know until I get it, and that's kind of disappointing because, like Jim pointed out, when I had this the first time with the first round of chemo and immunotherapy, he said you loved egg salad, so he bought me some egg salad. But here's the thing: he bought me egg salad, and I guess they put a preservative in the egg salad that you buy at the grocery store that made the eggs hard. And as I was chewing the hard, I could feel the corners of the squares of egg,
Wow.
like egg white. I could feel it. It
Wow.
was so weird. As opposed to when you make it at home, you kind of like mash it with tons of mayonnaise. So
Ma- no, that's the thing. You mash it with tons of mayonnaise. No, they mash it. If oh my God. Are you kidding me? You could feel the corner edges of eggs, Jerry, and it's not fried eggs that they make. Guys, it's boiled eggs. They chop them up. You tell me how no preservative is making the egg whites hard on the edges.
that was hard to do. But the chicken salad was okay. Like the rotisserie, I like the, I don't know, blended isn't the right word.
Shredded.
Shredded, yeah.
The shredded chicken would be rougher than the egg.
Finely ground. uh, Chicken salad is really good too. So
It's always about food.
yeah, I'm looking forward to eating like normal a little bit. And
If you can't tell that she's been eating like normal, then maybe the people that don't see that she's been eating like normal, maybe they need to apply for SSI because they must be visually
I
blind.
still can only have really cooked vegetables. I was afraid to even try a piece of lettuce the other day, but I did have coleslaw last night, and I was at sauerkraut, and I miss sauerkraut. Here's the thing: I was trying to tell everybody. I said, not
Oh,
only do I have gut issues because I am menopausal, and all the poisons
This lady has been menopausal for years.
in and out of my body, and all the medications and the pain medications and all these things, but I haven't been able to introduce a probiotic in my diet for a long time because I always got those from vinegar, ketchup, salad dressing,
Oh, God.
sauerkraut, which I freaking love. I used to just have sauerkraut like in a bowl on the side. Um, just those things that give you the natural probiotics. I just haven't been able to eat because my tongue doesn't like the vinegar. Um, I really can't even do ketchup, and I got to a point so bad I couldn't even do ranch. Even the tang from the buttermilk in the ranch wasn't allowing me to. Um, it was hurting just to have that. So
let's see here. Tommy Temper says hello, everyone.
hi.
Something Karen says yes. I love everything positive.
Yes.
And then Simone's girl says hi.
Hi.
Simone.
If you're just joining us, I was mentioning that we're not going to be on here for very long because um, we are having the
They are mentioning they aren't going to be on there very long. It's an hour and a half long.
puppy come home today, which we were not planning on, and we slept in because we didn't know the puppy was coming home so early. So, and if you're watching this and you have the puppy, it doesn't mean to sound like a complaint. I just wasn't able. I wasn't able to get up earlier. I didn't know about it until I got up, and I would have gotten up earlier to start the live earlier and those types of things. I was trying to see what time it was, and it took me 20 minutes to close my watch things.
Let's see here. Something Karen says, "Oh dear, you are still in menopause?" Question mark. You have been going through the menopause for quite some time, and I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, no, menopause can last for years for people.
And it will last years and years for you.
I really haven't had any signs of period since December of 2019. So we're just approaching about 4 years, but especially with the diabetes and the kidney cancer, messes all your hormones up.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was doing
Got an
something
itch.
wrong. So it messes all your hormones up. So yeah, you can be in menopause for a really long time, and postmenopausal too. And when we talk about menopause, postmenopausal, I mean when you're in any kind of what was that for? Aw. When you're in any kind of hormonal flux, that could take years to regulate.
Wow.
So hopefully, if you're lucky and get to go on hormone replacement therapy, a lot of people are very successful with that. But with everything else going on in my body, nobody wants me to be on hormone replacement therapy.
I don't think that's true, though.
Simone's girl says, "Oh wait a minute, hold on, I skipped somebody. I'm sorry. We have a
I'm just looking real quick.
Hi.
Says blessing. Simone's girl goes, "Are you getting a new puppy?" No,
Not right away.
Our puppy is.
I just want you guys to know that I just looked it up, and it does say that hormonal therapy can also be used to ease a cancer patient's symptoms, such as pain from a large tumor. So why wouldn't they want you on? Because I remember when I did some cancer patients, doing the medical transcription, I remember them being on hormonal replacement drugs. So, and it does reduce hot flashes and such like that. It helps with bone loss, and she's not getting it right.
Being babysat someplace else.
Yeah.
Um,
First of all, even if we were not moving and all like the plumbing wasn't upside down and all that stuff, we wouldn't be ready for a new puppy right now anyway because she's still a puppy.
Oh.
I would definitely not do that to anybody. Have two puppies at the same time. Um, you know, maybe when she gets older, if we feel like we'll just
Okay. Maybe when the Oreo gets older, maybe they'll think about, another dog or puppy. Well, why would she even think about that? Because she has stage 4, grade 4 cancer. So your husband isn't thrilled with the dog as is, right? But yet you would think about getting another one. How many years do you plan on living with stage 4, grade 4? Just asking.
we're just living by ourselves or whatever. If we want to get another dog, that's going to be down the road. But we definitely have to get her finished with her training and stuff before all that.
Mm-hmm.
Pepper is my name says you can fix the egg salad, put it in a blender or a bowl with a beater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could. Jimmy ate it, so it's not like it wasn't bad or anything. Just making it homemade, I think, is probably the best way to go for us. He just thought it would be a really nice treat to treat me to have to not have to make it, which is really sweet.
Yeah, Jimmy did that all on his own.
Let's see here.
Mm.
Kelly says, I can't stay on, but I wanted to say happy Thanksgiving
Aw.
and hope all of you are doing well. Jerianne, you look good even when you don't feel well.
Thanks.
Blessings to you.
That's
Coloring's real
all,
good too.
And hugs for Oreo.
Is that Kelly with the IE?
No.
Oh, okay. Just a Y?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly.
Okay. Well, we have a few, so I wasn't sure which one,
Yeah.
Just telling me Kelly is like just telling me Jane, like I got a few of them in my life too. So
Wow.
Simone's girl asks, how's the plumbing?
it's plumbed. I believe the plumbers are complete with the reparations underneath the house.
Yeah, all the piping and whatnot.
We're just waiting now on the insurance company to say who can fix the bathroom back up again.
Right.
And they're saying it may take at least a week to get somebody to get the case looked at and da 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 da. So we have another week of commode use. So
Wait a minute. So the plumbing is fixed. Why would they have to wait another week? Would she be using the commode? They're talking about getting the bathroom walls back up and such, correct? I don't know.
we're working on that today.
Right. And Simply Karen, excuse me. You definitely do not need another puppy.
No.
Who said that?
True
story.
If I continue to move forward with feeling better, I am so looking forward to taking this dog for a walk. Like I know it was just going to be on my scooter. It wasn't going to be like me walking around just yet. But I have been looking forward.
Why, when they have lifted restrictions, when you don't need to see your orthopedic oncologist, why can't you they've lifted things. Why aren't you not pushing yourself to use your muscles? Oh, you tell your doctors what you're going to do. I forgot.
To it since we got her in the summertime, and it's been one thing or another that's prevented us from doing it. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad when I can be able to start doing that again.
No.
Mind you, though.
Oh, nobody.
Mind you, she went on the cruise though, and she rode her scooter on the cruise. Why couldn't she take the Oreo even down to the corner and back?
Yeah, I thought it was somebody else. Okay.
No.
Let's see, what time is it? We had a few more minutes. How long have we been on for?
She's eager to get off.
Anybody you know, Mom? What time is it? 1:07. Oh no, I meant how much time was on the video.
Sorry. We're not even at 30 minutes. We're at like 26.
Oh yeah, okay. Because we got some time, so I don't know how much time you need to go do your thing. So
run your errands.
Oh. What?
I got a message saying that Lori won't be ready to come home until 5.
Oh.
Okay.
What the?
That's fine.
Oh, Oreo won't be ready to come home till 5. Maybe Oreo could have stayed and Jerry wanted Oreo back.
Wait a minute.
Simone's girl asks me, when am I going to do my live? I'm gonna try to do my live
This
here
evening.
later on. Since I don't have to worry about the puppy until 5, it could be right after this video. I don't know. But I'm gonna try to get one done today.
Okay. We just okay. We still have to do the other thing though, because
Just gotta make sure.
Ethel wants to know. Wait a minute.
You know, I wonder if she prevents him from doing his lives or videos on purpose. I wonder.
I'm sorry, Simply Cat.
Yeah, Karen says, "Are you taking her to a professional trainer?"
No.
I wish we could, but with how much they cost, no. We're trying to do it from home.
Quit holding the
We're watching
coffee in your
different
mouth.
videos.
what I would like to do, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I would like Jim to go to one training class so he could see that how he needs to act while training, if that makes any sense.
Let's
He gets
educate
very
Jim.
frustrated and he's not very patient. But I think that if he went into a training program, he could see, oh, I have to really be calm and be ready for this. And
She's just a control manipulator narcissist.
because she does listen to him so well when he talks to her like he's supposed to and not just yelling at her and stuff. And I know she's frustrating, and I know she's frustrating for him. So I'm not trying to make excuses or that, she's definitely can be a handful. I just know that when he can connect with her properly, she is just cake. Like she's just does everything you ask her to.
Part of the problem is Jim remembers how his dad trained.
Sure. Old school.
Which
Jim's
was very effective.
Oh yeah, very old school.
He's not
Yeah.
seeing a whole lot of effectiveness or response, I guess.
Well, that's it. So
Sally's in
that's
the
what I'm saying.
background.
He's looking for I guess I don't want to say instantaneous results. Because then he's like, I shouldn't have to say it more than twice. And I was like, honey, you need to say it's a puppy. You need to say it over and over and over again, you know? And, dogs are different now. What?
It's the repetitive.
Dogs are different now. What are you talking about? Dogs are different now. Dogs haven't changed.
That
Yeah.
you learn from.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
And when two people do it differently,
That's hard too.
that's very confusing for the dog.
Yes.
I think she's learning both ways. But
Which
she's
is
not
confusing.
too
It's like
sure.
Spanglish.
Yeah.
Mm.
She's not too sure exactly.
Yeah.
Well, is this acceptable to you because it's acceptable to the other person?
Yeah, exactly. So it's very hard, yeah, as I'm gonna say. So that's why I think if he goes to see how he should hold himself, carry his voice,
Wow.
Use the treat reward system, that type of thing, then you'll see it's. But you see some of the things that we do now, like just reminding her to sit. He thinks that she should remember to sit when it's time to go to the table. No, she's still learning. You have to remind her to sit before you put her bowl down, and And then
No,
those
if you're
days you let her get away
consistent, the
with it is the
dog.
days that
If you're consistent with a dog, when I had my dogs, they didn't cross between the living room and the kitchen. Every time they came through, told them no, brought them back. I'm telling you, within, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 days, they did not cross that line anymore when we sat at that table to eat. You just have to tell them no or take them out of the situation. I think Oreo is very hyper and runs around because you keep her crated or kenneled a lot.
she's like, well, I don't have to sit when I come to the table. Like she's never going to learn to just sit there.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, I think it's just a process.
Or maybe get a gate and put a gate up at the door.
Ethel Reed says, What all are you cooking for Thanksgiving?" Yeah.
How am I going to feel that day?
Wow.
There's a local grocery store that if you buy a turkey from there for a little bit extra money, they'll smoke the turkey at the barbecue place. And I was like, ooh, smoked turkey. Yeah, maybe that was what we'll do. So
Mm.
Jim's gonna I'm gonna ask him to look up the price for me today because he's got to go there for some other stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that would be like
Boy, he does a lot of running, catching, fetching, everything. How come when you want to shop, you can get in that van and go? Just wondering.
That would be like the best way to go. And because once the turkey is smoked, you can first of all you can butcher it real easy. You don't have to cook it anymore. We could put away like whole smoked turkey breast, like a whole half smoked turkey breast in the freezer for another meal for another day. Um,
Yeah.
but we also have the opportunity to get a ham, which I know is a lot easier to manage and cook and cut and all that stuff. So I don't know. I definitely want turkey. I love turkey. So, um, and I know Oreo loves turkey. I know Jim likes turkey.
What? Oh my goodness.
He said legs. Mom likes turkey legs. First day. Mom doesn't like leftover
Just want to
turkey.
make
There's
sure
a
I'm
ton of
doubly
turkey left
right
over,
on this.
so she don't eat it no more.
Right. Pepper is my name says, when Oreo was with Jim on his live last week, he was much better than you with the dog. Um,
Yeah.
Hmm?
well, that's what I'm trying to look. When Oreo was with Jim on his live last week, he was much better than you with the dog.
Okay. Smoked meats in general contain a high amount of sodium as well as other seasonings that could be toxic to your dog. She needs to learn a little bit about different things because turkey meat with no preservatives and such can be fine. But if you prepared it and it's smoked, there's things in there that could be very toxic to your dog or make your dog very ill. Hope you have enough money for a vet.
The only thing I could think of, and I didn't see Jim's live, I don't think, is that he was calmer with her.
Is that
She
what you
wasn't jumping around a whole lot.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
That's
know.
the only thing I could think of, because like I said, I didn't see it. But
Yeah, but I also don't know what they think of just because I'm here on the live stream trying to show off my puppy that that's how I am with the dog.
I,
That's the part I'm confused about. How does anybody know how I am with the dog?
We see you.
Oh, okay.
Simone's girl says, "How was your visit with Lisa?"
Short, too short. She knows it. She had to go back. Um, it was amazing though. The first night we just like whatever. You just lay in bed and you talk, and you're like, oh well, we won't sleep, you know. And she starts to doze, and I start to doze, and then she starts to doze, and I start to doze, and we go back and forth. It's just like it's always been, you know.
Okay. Uh, Simply Karen says, "You can't be a mean, hardcore parent or train a dog the way a human child, raising a human child." Sorry.
I don't understand what that means.
Uh,
I can't train a dog like I would train a child. Is that what she means?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I don't. Okay. I
Wow.
hope not. First of all, human children don't respond very well to dog treats.
Wow.
Um,
Hmm. She
Pepper
thinks it's
goes to
funny.
say he was calm, not clicking constantly, using her name.
Oh.
Hmm.
And then she goes on to say, Jerry isn't cooking. Wait a minute. Jerry isn't cooking. You are, Jim. LOL. Smoked turkey won't be good for your mouth. Talk about your
Well,
mouth.
first of all, you can just take a long walk off a very short pier because you have no idea what goes on in my house.
Oh my. I didn't
First of
see
all.
this.
Second of all, I don't understand what you mean by clicking, like the because I
Ah.
can't snap my fingers.
Yeah,
Oreo
that.
responds to snapping, and I can't snap my fingers, so I click my teeth.
Wait. She can't snap her fingers. She's pretending. Did you see how she tried not to do it? I think there's a couple of videos where she snaps her fingers. And I think one of them is the hate video. I'm pretty sure.
If that's what you mean by I'm not constantly clicking. He can snap his fingers, and you can't really hear it as well as the clicking. But the main thing is when she was in your room, what was she doing? Sitting on the
Just
floor.
sniffing around, laying at
Yeah,
my feet.
yeah.
Nothing.
I don't understand the comparison. Are you trying to start something? Because I'm really not really sure if that's something. I'm in a mood where I don't want to start something. I want to finish something.
Oh.
So I appreciate your input, and I understand what you're saying. That Jim's like the best parent in the whole world, but anybody who sit in the room for half an hour will know that that's not 100% true 100% of the time. But thank you. And as far as cooking's concerned, when did you ever cook a Thanksgiving meal?
Oh my. Wait a minute. But she just said it depends on how she feels, right? So she's been with this cancer journey supposedly 2 years, but I think last year she did some preparation. I can't remember.
Even last year,
I don't even
when I
remember
had my
last year.
back brace on, or actually it was right after I got my back brace off, I cooked a smoked turkey in the crock pot.
You cooked a smoked turkey in the crock pot, which means you were sitting at the table and preparing, and Jim was doing the running and fetching. Are you looking at Jim? You humiliate him. Do you get it?
Jim didn't cook it. So you need to just really take that
Did you make mashed potatoes? Did you make the gravy? Did you do all that, Jerry Ann?
long stroll off a short pier. Just keep going. Don't forget, flip over on your back and you just float off to wherever you're going, because you really have no idea what's going on in my family and my life. But I really do appreciate your
Wow.
nonsense. Have a good day.
Wow.
Next.
Who asked that?
Simply Karen's asking, wonder why you need a voucher for your ham. You mentioned that a while back.
I did. Absolutely not.
Yes, you did.
Did you?
I don't remember if I did.
Um, we don't need a voucher for our ham. We got a voucher for a ham.
Oh,
But
oh, that's
thank
right.
you.
She said.
It's actually for a ham or a turkey. I think that's the choices they tell you you
Yeah.
can have. Um, but we received a voucher for it, yeah, from a local organization. Are you
What
asking
local
why we need it?
organization?
Um, and every little bit helps. You guys know Jim's not working, so every little bit helps. Whatever we can get to reduce the stress on our output, kind of thing. You know, um, your normal food budget when it comes to Thanksgiving is usually has to take a hit for and it's not really, everybody's like, oh, for one day meal, but I'm not feeding anybody but us. So the fact that it's one day I'm cooking and I'll eat it for a week, so it's not really going to affect our budget that way. But it was nice. An organization donated food, a turkey for us for Thanksgiving. I think that's
Or did you sign up for something? Because, I mean, why would they just donate it if they didn't know you?
very nice. That's the only.
Sorry.
Is that the only question? Oh,
Um, Simone's girl says, I'm sure the yard sale money came in handy with the plumbing problems.
mm-mm. Not even a tiny bit.
Drop in the bucket.
Not even a tiny bit. As a matter of fact,
Hmm.
the yard sale money barely covered the yard sale costs.
What yard sale
um,
cost?
but thank you for asking. Jim hasn't been working since the end of June. The yard sale was in
Ju-
September.
End of June, July, August, September, October, November. Why would her Social Security SSI? She had said something was going on with it because Jim made too much income.
You don't need to be an accountant to figure out that even if we made $2,000, it wasn't going to last that long, since we haven't had his income since the end of January. I mean, June. So, I appreciate what you're saying, but no, not even close. Um,
We have a Lisa per, yeah,
Carousel?
Hello.
says Jim's not working but should be working.
Well,
I will agree that I should be working, but when you have constant back problems and chronic issues
Wow.
that you can't even lift 50 pounds, let alone 20 pounds, uh, that kind of causes a lot of employers
yeah,
to kind of frown at that.
yeah.
So me not working is mostly medical.
Wow.
I had to quit working because of my back.
Yeah.
Praise God, I would had the VA and everything for my husband,
Sure,
which Jim doesn't have.
sure.
But yeah, I can understand why he quit working. Believe
Yeah.
me.
And he didn't quit working. He just went when he went to go apply for other jobs. All of them said,
Wait a minute. What do you mean he didn't quit working? He lost his job because taking too much time off, correct? I mean, I'm lost for words. You could do a cruise and you could do things. You could sit in a car for a long time. He can move things for Jerry. Yeah, whatever.
"Can you lift 50 pounds?" And he can't lift 50 pounds. Jim doesn't have the skills to work in an office
Wow.
setting because of his, whether it's your
Wait a minute. Didn't they talk about him working for home from like customer service or something not too long ago?
emotional or psychological or learning
Wouldn't have to go to office, be working from home, but you wouldn't leave him alone.
disabilities, whatever problems that the particular office may present.
Right.
Jim doesn't have the skills to go work at a nice sit-down desk office reception area. His social anxieties prevent him from doing that. He has had manual labor.
You know, she mentions that he has social anxieties a lot and such, but she sends him to the store a lot and he goes by himself and does the catching and fetching, so go figure.
Up to this point, and now his body no longer can do the manual. That's all. I mean, that's really what it's all about.
Do you know how many people do manual labor their whole life, Jerry Ann? And you make up excuses. So you've made up excuses for yourself. Now you're sitting there doing it for your husband. No, you make sure he goes to the doctors and gets taken care of then.
Yes, Jim should have a job, and Jim should be applying for disability.
And Jerry, you should have a job and you should have gotten approved for SSDI because I think you said you worked for that home for 10 years or your mother-in-law did. One of you said that. You would have had enough work credits.
Disability, and Jim should be asking for more help than he ever has in his whole life, but that's not Jim. So kind of stuck between what he can do, what he should do, what he wants to do, and what he feels comfortable doing. And we're working on it as a family. But thank you. I appreciate that. Wasn't Patricia? It was
Lisa, something.
Lisa. Her last name began with P.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was real.
Simply Karen goes to ask, has your doctor given you any treatments for your back? Well, the problem is the doctor was trying to set me up with physical therapy, and the insurance company denied it. So I don't know.
When did that happen? Oh, way back when it first started?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you've gone through another test since then, so
Yeah.
I was confused. Sorry. He did just have a
nerve conduction
X-ray, a set of X-rays done on his neck and shoulder for the shoulder pain. And we never got we're trying to get a hold of his doctor because he complained about one thing and they sent him to get a test on it, but they really didn't test it. They tested something else. So we're like, can we get the test on the back? Like, what's going on there? Right. So that's the part we're kind of confused about. The X-rays don't show much, but then you'd have to go to an MRI. And that's what Mom was saying, was her X-rays didn't show much, but her MRI showed like, holy cow, how you even standing kind of thing. So there's a reason that they have multiple tests for things. But, an MRI is a lot of money to do, and a lot of insurance companies don't want to put up that money for it. And the other thing is, as much as I love my husband, he doesn't squeak when he goes to the doctor's office, only when he's at home. He complains all day long about his back and his shoulders and his neck and his knees and his feet and whatever. But when he goes to the doctor's office, like, everything's fine, doc. I got a little pain in my back. If you could show the doctor 5% of what you show us at home, I think the doctor would probably send you for the MRI.
Wow.
He's just that kind of
old school.
Well, like, yeah, like you don't want to complain. You don't want to put anybody out. You don't want to inconvenience anybody or make them. But here's the thing. You're not going to get any help that way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We know squeaky wheel gets the grease. And I am not complaining. I am not comparing yourself to me. But, babe, I'm like that. I also was like, look, I had cancer in my bone. And I was like, I just I just overworked my knee.
Oh, you were saying something about put weight on.
That's what we know. That's what we know as Gen Xers,
Then switched it.
Rub some dirt in it, like that kind of thing.
Oh, stop it.
So
push harder, it will go away.
Yeah, work harder.
Yeah.
Get out more. This is what he's telling me. Like,
Nice tag on it.
The other day, last week, when my back was at its worst, and I know now that I think that was effects from the flu shot that were exacerbating the entire pain. Like, I actually told him a couple of times, I said, it feels like I've got the flu. It hurts all over. So he's like, you got to get up and move more.
Yeah.
I wanted to poke him in the throat because I'm
Whoa.
like, dude, you know, it took everything out of me to come to this couch today, right?
Wow.
Like, you know how hard I worked to come to this couch today.
Wow.
And you're telling me I got to get up and do more? I'm like, no. If I get up, I'm going back to bed. Like, that's how I say sometimes. I say to mom, I'm like, look, I have to go to the bathroom. And if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm just going to stay in there because there's no way I'm making it back out here again, you know?
That's really sad. That is really sad that you can't make it up a couple times and do a few things. This is horrific. She has cancer, guys. That's what she's saying, that she has cancer. Do you know how many cancer patients get up and go to work still? Or get up and take care of family? Get up and do a bunch of things? But it's her cancer that I guess is making her disabled. No, you've been living with limitations for how long now? You've done this to yourself, but yet you still won't admit it.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I will come back out here, and then someone's going to have to help me into bed. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. If I want to kind of keep the most of my independence, that as much as my independence as I can, sometimes I have, and that's what the doctor said. The back doctor said, listen to your body. He lifted the restrictions, and he said, just listen to your body. And my body's like, don't even think about bending over to pick up that piece of paper.
Wow.
Because I swear to Jesus, if you do, I'm taking you out. That's what it sounds like sometimes in my head.
Stop it.
So, go ahead.
Simone's girl asked how's Aunt Sue doing?
Aunt Sue?
Aunt Sue. Yeah.
Actually, she's coming over a cold, Mom, or she just got a cold?
She is just because of the flu.
Oh, the flu.
Not COVID, not pneumonia.
Just the flu?
Yeah.
She didn't get her flu shot? I'm surprised.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Since Karen asked, is he? I was just going to ask if he was applying
Just to know, Jerry, the teacher, you could still get a flu shot and still get a flu, okay?
for disability. I have not yet. I'm trying to. I don't want to say I'm trying to hold out, but it's more like I want more information from the doctor. So when I do apply for disability, I have some information and whatnot that they could use to help me get into disability. I know from Jerry Ann's experience, which was a royal pain in the ass, that they're going to send you to one of their
doctor,
people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you better be running the whole gambit. I mean, X-rays, MRIs. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm going to literally tell you what hurts, where it hurts, and how long it hurts.
But you've never been opposed. Oh, sorry, Mom.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wow.
We do X-rays, which
Yeah.
don't show anything.
Right.
I mean, that's what happened to me. I applied for disability twice, and all they did was an X-ray, and it's like nothing showed.
Right.
Wait a minute. When you apply for disability, yeah, I think a doctor's just examines you, and I believe they get all the medical documentation from the physician, any MRI results, any X-rays, anything like that. So I'm a little lost on this one. With Sally saying that,
But I will tell you that Jim's not even opposed to doing like a short-term disability to get back treatment. Like if I need surgery or if I need physical therapy, whatever it is, just anything to help at this point, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, I have really dry eyes. Just was looking at
Crafty
myself.
Gypsy's here.
Hello, Jesse.
Linda Walsh
Aw.
from Boise, Idaho.
Hello.
Let's see. Simply Karen says, Jan, you need to go with Jim to his appointments. Jim, if you don't tell the doctor the problem, why do you go? Do you want to say anything about that before I do?
Well, yeah, I've tried to get him to take. The thing is, for me to go to the doctor with him, he has to actually physically take me to the doctor. Which then I said,
physically take you to the doctor, so you're not capable of walking out the door and getting into the van by yourself, but you could do that when you did that Dollar Tree haul, right?
Maybe if you put your back, I know this sounds stupid, but maybe if your back was in spasm from pushing my wheelchair while you're at the doctor, that the doctor can actually assess the situation a little bit better too.
Right.
We always go to the doctor
And just to FYI, he's not pushing 50 pounds either, Jerry Ann.
on our best day, or the very, very worst, we go to the emergency room kind of thing. So, like, what?
Right.
You know?
You've had your very worst and you didn't go to the emergency room.
But no, I know. And it's just a lot of times it's memory that he forgets. I forgot I was supposed to say that. I forgot to talk to him about that. Like his ADHD. He was diagnosed when he was little.
Make notes.
Yeah, make notes. Then don't forget to leave the notes.
Right.
Don't forget to read your notes. But I'm saying, like, even the ADHD thing, I'm like, you were diagnosed when you were little, and now, like, let's get.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop it there. I need to take a little break from these guys. I'm going to try to piece all these together, but let's hope it works. And you won't even know I'm taking a break if I do it right.